That's not somebody I'm just in a rush to get in the ring with. Just due to our friendship. And he was somebody I've been, boys with since we was a little kid.
Bro, he gave you hell last night. So, a lot of fakeness. Another thing, Shakur, I said a lot of shit about you. But I'm just gonna say this, bro, and I just don't care how it sound. Listen, I lost respect for you, bro, and it ain't that you trying to be a Puerto Rican. That ain't the reason. I told you I had let that shit ride. I tried to lie for you. Shakur just playing. It's the media doing it to him. This Jay Prince trying to make him be a Puerto Rican. No, but you chose to wear that flag. And you said you're going to be the next. You waited till you was 22 years old to decide to be a Puerto Rican. You've been black your whole life. And you wait till you 23 years old. That remind me of Wayne when he waited till he was 22 to become a blood. There's a lot of shit I could say about you, bro. I've been trying to take up for you, but why I ain't going to take up for you, and the reason why I'm gonna get you is because I feel like you did some hating ass shit. I feel like you did some hating ass shit because it's one thing to think Loma won the fight, and then you said 8-4. You said Loma won eight rounds to 4. Devin only won 4 rounds, and then you said Devin ain't got nothing for you. And when you said I feel bad for Loma, bro, you went too far. How can I feel bad for somebody who lost in a close fight? You feel bad for Loma? That's when I knew you were playing for the camera, bro. At this point, you just willing to... I'm telling you, you're going to have bananas coming out your trunks in your next fight. It's going to be a lot of shit. You're going to play for the camera. And you know what you really is, bro? You that brother that's jealous when you see another brother in a shiny car with some shiny rims, and his shit a little shinier than yours. See, you ain't never fought on pay-per-view. I just got to point that shit out. Another thing, you wanted the Loma fight, but you didn't get it. Devin got it, and he's undisputed, and he's defended the titles twice. A lot of shit that you're trying to accomplish that you haven't yet. Because if it was any other fighter, if it was a white fighter, a Mexican fighter, an Asian fighter, like in a way, like y'all say he's the best fighter in boxing, when they do it, it's so impressive. You should have stood with your fighter, bro. You've been knowing Devin Haney for years. You don't know this white boy. Yeah, I'ma say it like that. You don't know Loma, bro. You and Devin Haney was homies. To shit on him like that, listen, it's one thing to want to fight him and you competitive, but to shit on his win, bro, you was playing for the camera, bro. There's no way in my motherfucking mind that I believe Shakur really thought Loma won 8 fucking rounds. And to say you feel bad for Loma, you's a bitch. And so at this point, the Puerto Ricans, y'all can have them. I wiped my hands with them. Listen, cause that was some sucker shit you did. It was some sucker shit, bro. And that was some hating. For some, it'll be a difference. Listen, I understand most black fighters ain't on code. And most black fans, most black content, most black people, we not on code. I understand that. I can understand you not being on code. But this is somebody you known for years. This is somebody who y'all actually got love for one another. And y'all seen each other grind and struggle. To shit on him at his biggest moment, bro, let me know you was a hater. And you really was jealous and envious. So I had to point that shit out. But yeah, back to White Jesus, Lomachenko, a.k.a. the Matrix, a.k.a. the Great White Hope. Listen, you're a great fighter, bro, but you was beat by a better fighter. And the scary thing about this, he's not even in his prime yet. He's going to get better. There's no getting better for you, Loma. That was your best shit. Yeah, that was the best shit you could ever do in your life.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Listen, just when you thought I was motherfucking through, oh no, it gets deeper. Now, you motherfuckers made it this way. Yeah, you motherfuckers made it this way. Listen, this could have just been a great fight. Yeah, we could just be celebrating Devin Haney's win and his second title defense. This could just be a great moment in boxing when we could appreciate a great fight. You motherfuckers have made this shit personal. So yeah, all week I will be covering this shit. Oh yeah, I got a video coming by Timothy. I might do a video about what's my man, Battle Rapper Goods. A lot of black people, they starting to look at the fight again, and they saying that Devin did win and they was wrong. So yeah, I got to point out all this shit because since y'all have made it such a huge thing, I'm surprised this shit went on Fox News this morning. Yeah, about Loma getting right. I'm very surprised that it wasn't on Good Morning America at this point. Listen, I want to make something very clear. I have praised Shakur ever since I started this channel. Shakur, one of my favorite fighters. Hands, one of my favorite fighters. I like him more than I like Tank. Man, let me tell you something, bro. Shakur, listen, my top 5 pound for pound list. Jamel Cholo, Spence Bud, Devin, Shakur, Tank. Then Cool Boy, some shit like that. Shakur right there. But I've always said, I got Jamel because of his skills and his accolades. He's undisputed and he's fought the very tough competition. And he got the skills. Shakur ain't fought the competition yet, but I've always argued that Shakur arguably the #1 pound for pound fighter in boxing. That motherfucker's special. And I've always said that I think he beats Tank, and I said I think Devin is his toughest opponent. With the reach, with the boxing ability. I've always said Devin and Shakur, that's y'all's toughest match. I've always thought that. But I've always said that Devin versus Tank would be the most exciting fight. Because that would be a war. And it's actually personal. This shit that you motherfuckers are trying to, and you motherfucking content creators, a lot of you motherfuckers that's coming out with these videos that Devin's ducking Shakur and Devin ran out the ring. You motherfuckers, I just don't know. I think most of you motherfuckers ran from that bullying school. Yeah, I think a lot of you motherfuckers gave up that lunch money. I think a lot of you motherfuckers didn't eat lunch every day at school. That's what I think about a lot of you motherfuckers. But anyway, all this making it like now it's a Devin and Shakur thing, that was never a Devin and Shakur thing. They was always homies. It's always been said, I followed the interviews all the way from 4 to 5 years back. They've always said, we're going to fight later on down the line. We're going to end up meeting up. But nah, that's my friend. I wish him the best. He wished me the best. They always rooted for each other. Make no mistake about it. I want to make some shit very clear. I have no problem with Devin and Shakur fighting each other. Have no problem with it happening next. It's your energy though. It's one thing to be competitive, like, I'm the best, can't nobody fuck with me. But now, bro, you started hating on Devin. It became different. It's a difference when I'm challenging you, and it's a difference when I'm hating on you. After that fight, you didn't say, man, Devin showed some heart I ain't never seen. Because I ain't never seen Devin show that kind of heart that he showed in the Loma fight. He showed some shit that I didn't think he even had in him. He bit down. Let me tell you something. After that 11th round, when you look at what Loma did in the 11th round, a lot of fighters would have quit. A lot of fighters would have quit. He came back in the 12th round and stomped down on Loma and dominated the whole round and let him know, motherfucker, I'm here. Yeah, you had a good 11th and 10th round, but I'm here. And I dominated most of the fight. For you to not give Devin any credit, for you to get on the microphone and tell all those fans that had been booing Devin and cheering for Loma in his own city during the entire fight to sit there and say Loma was robbed tonight and you feel bad, bro, that was the most jigaboo move. Listen, it's a lot of shit Timothy and Ward and a lot of motherfuckers have done. A lot of shit Roy Jones and Mike Tyson have said. You did some shit that's in that category. You went against your own partner. It's a difference if you had done this to Tank because y'all don't have a history of being friends. You didn't congratulate your homie, pimpin'. Even if I want to fight you after this fight, I'm finna congratulate you, bro. Devin, you a hell of a fighter. But hey, bro, I want that smoke. I want that smoke. But you put on a hell of a goddamn performance. That's why I said you did some hating ass shit. You praised Loma. So my thing is this. Since you praised Loma so much, why did you call out Devin? Why didn't you call out Loma? Since you thought he was the winner of this fight. Since he's the elite fighter and Devin ain't shit. You said Devin ain't even pound for pound. You said Devin ain't nowhere near on your level. So since you think Loma won 8 rounds to 4, why didn't you call out Loma? Why didn't you go in this corner? These are a lot of questions I have. I need answers. I need answers from Shakur fans. I want to know why he didn't call out Loma. I want to know why Bob didn't make the fight with Shakur versus Loma. I'm going to tell you something, bro. Yeah, you got pound for pound skills. You arguably the #1 pound for pound fighter in boxing. You have the best defense in boxing. You special. And I still like you. I'm just disappointed. And I got to be honest. If you go against anybody else, I'm going to root for you. And I never let boxing shit on you. Even though I think you done some jigaboo shit. I still ride for you, bro. Yeah, just because. You know, even though you grew up with a black mother and you grew up in a black city and all you ever seen was black shit, and I know you had a Puerto Rican father and he wasn't in your life, and when he passed, you went to his funeral, And at 22, you said you're gonna be a Puerto Rican, and I understand all that there. But nah, bro, you've been black your whole life. And even though you're trying to this Puerto Rican, like I said, I'm still gonna ride for you because I've been a fan of you your whole career. But I just had to point out shit because at this point, bro, friendship is rare. And I have no problem with friends fighting each other. Let me give you motherfuckers one more example and I'm off this motherfucker. Earl Spence versus Jamel Cholo. This is why Spence a real one. Spence said, yeah, I look at Jamel, even though they homies. And they ain't even close as you and Devin was. But they cool. They stable mates. But Earl was like, yeah, I look at Jamel. I'll fight him. And Jamel ended up coming out saying, I'll fight him. But Earl never said, man, I'ma flush Jamel. Jamel ain't got nothing for me because he respect him. That's my partner. I'm not gonna shit on you, bro, because I know you the shit. Shakur, you know Devin the shit, bro. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if you would have made it through that 11th round. I don't know if the pressure, because Loma a hell of a fighter. He ain't no white Jesus, white hope, no best since Ali or nothing, but he the best white fighter since Willie Pep, in my opinion. But he's a very good fighter, but he might have made you fold in that fight, bro. It ain't no full-blown conclusion that you gonna destroy Loma. That's not no full-blown conclusion. I think Tank will stop him with the power, but I could see Tank behind on the scorecards when he stopped Loma. Because of Loma's output, I think he's more of a busier fighter than Tank. But I see Tank stopping Loma with the power, but I could see him down on the scorecards. You will have a tough fight with Loma, bro. And also, I gotta, like I said, it's like when Jimmy Young fought Foreman. Different fighters rise up for different fighters. I don't know if Loma would rise to the occasion like he did against Devin, like he would against you and Tank. I don't know if he would train that hard. I don't know if he would come in because he gave it his all against Devin. Certain fighters rise for certain fights. So, like I said, Earl never tried to come out and say, like when Jamel got the draw against Castano. Earl said, shit, Jamel won that fight. He was there rooting for him. He's at his fight rooting. Even though one day we gonna fight, I'm at your fight rooting for you, bro. Earl Spence would have never grabbed no motherfucking microphone in front of a bunch of fans that's booing Jamel Cholo and say he lost that fight. Even if he really did think he lost that fight, Earl Spence wouldn't do no sucker ass shit like that. So I just had to point it out, bro. I had to point it out one more time. Like I said, friendship is rare. And I have no problem with friends fighting each other. Y'all would get money together out it, but you ain't got to shit on them, bro. You changed up. You started discrediting him as a fighter. When y'all was homies, you said Devin one of the best fighters you've ever seen. So, you switched up. I don't know if it was for the cameras. I don't know if it was for the Puerto Rican flag. I don't know what the fuck, bro, but I'm just disappointed. And, you jealous of Devin, bro. He undisputed. He got the Loma fight. He got on pay-per-view. You've never been on it, bro. You tried that Puerto Rican shit, and that shit really ain't took you off yet. I guess when you grabbed that bike and said that shit in front of them fans in Vegas, I guess you think that shit gonna take you off. It ain't worked yet, bro. You do have a fan base, and you have loyal fans, and you a superstar. I think you're a great fighter, bro. I just think you did some sucker shit. And I just had to call it out, but in your next fight, I will root for you. I wish you the best with your career because I know you're a great fighter, but character is very important in boxing also. And I hope you learn from this sucker ass shit that you did. This is 903 Boxing. I am your host, Charles Jack. With that, I'm out.